Today at 6 a.m. At everyone, time to put the topic of Mikazuki's purchase option being a bug to rest, as there's rumors circulating out there. A certain mod, who I shall not name, cuz bless his soul, said such in a post without consulting me. Unfortunately for many players out there, Mika was intended to be unlocked by real-life money only, and will remain so for the foreseeable future. You can say what you like about the game, but this does not make Genesis a P2W pay-to-win game, as victory nor any unfair advantage is gained with her on your team. Was able to get hold of the lead developer. I can confirm Mikazuki will be the only hero unlocked with real money. Bruh. What the fuck? You had one job. You had one job. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Before we get into the content of today's video, talking about how stupid this whole thing is, I want to make it very clear first and foremost that I was not bought by Genesis. I was not bought by Rampage Games, obviously, by the fact that I'm making this video. The only thing they gave me in return for the 3-day sponsored streams that I did was they just unlocked all the heroes for me, and that's about it. They even wanted to sign me to a contract and pay me stuff, and I said I'm not signing any contracts for this specific reason. So if your game fucking sucks, I can critique it and say how it sucks and how you can go about fixing it and give good feedback, because honestly, truthfully, I think the game is fun. I still find it fun, even with the shitty servers, even with the unbalanced characters, with all the glitches and bugs and exploits and all that shit. The fact that rank got delayed, that's all okay. I understand. It's a new game. It's a new studio. This is their first big game. I get it. I get all of that. I get it. Even with all of the crazy microtransactions and all that stuff, I understand it. It's a free game. Fine. You want to shove loot boxes down my throat that may or may not illegally be in there because you're not putting in the % chance of what you can get out of those loot box up front in our faces. Okay, maybe. That's all you, bro. That's all you. You can do that shit as you want. I don't care. It's a free game. You got to pay the bills. I get it. I get it. I get it. But this is a big mistake. This is a really big mistake on the part of Rampage Games and Genesis. And I want to make it very clear that the community managers and the people who are in contact with us, they're all fine. They're doing their job. They're doing what they're supposed to do. This is not aimed at them. This is aimed at whoever's fucking decision this was to keep it this way. And I'm assuming it's the lead developer's decision. I don't know who they are. I don't care who they are. All I know is they're stupid for doing this, and they need to fucking figure it out. Otherwise, you are going to alienate a lot of people away from your game by doing this kind of shit. Hello, all you beautiful people out there. What is going on? This is your fucking crap. Hello, all you beautiful people out there. What is going on? This is your friend Britik, coming at you fast with another Genesis video. And today, you're just going to be seeing my face. You're not going to be seeing any gameplay because today we're going sicko mode Britik. All right, we're doing this stuff. If you guys are new to this channel, I need to make two things clear here. I care about my channel first and foremost. All right, I don't care how much people want to pay me. I don't care what they want, what kind of words they want to put in my mouth with whatever paycheck. The thing that I like about this channel is that it is an expression of me. It is an expansion of me and my cat, who just loves meowing every time I start recording YouTube videos. I don't know if you've been able to hear him in the background. And since it's an expansion of me, I want you guys to feel like we're one big community. Because what I'm trying to do with this channel is I'm trying to build a culture, a positive culture, revolving around honesty and transparency. And in my day-to-day life, I'm very honest. And my reasons for playing Genesis are very honest. I keep saying this each and every single day, that I think it's still a fun game. I like jumping on, playing with my buddies, jumping in a Scion, diving towers because it's super fucking broken, and having all that good time. Alright? It's great. It's fantastic. But there's a lot of other problems with the game, and that will come and fix with time as well. And I'm here to tell you that I am going to be incredibly honest in this video, because this just really really staled my biscuits this morning when I woke up, and this is what I've been seeing, and then people accusing me of being okay with it. Like, I don't even know where the fuck that came from, but whatever. Let's talk about this bullshit. I have a little checklist here, a little checklist just explaining why it's bad and how you can fix this. So, let's go back to the pay to win comment there. Okay? It's not the same thing as in FIFA where you can buy packs online to get more chances at pulling like the really, really high stat players and putting them into your roster. It's not pay to win in that same aspect, but it's a very, very, very slippery slope from two perspectives. Okay? One, from a competitive aspect. Well, I guess they're both from competitive aspects, but from different sides. Anyway, the first perspective, okay? What happens when they decide to finally balance the game? And I say finally like it's been out for a month. It's been out for a week, okay? I don't expect them to balance it anytime soon anyway. But I'm just being upset. What happens when they decide to balance the characters where they realize that Mikazuki's actually in a good spot as it is right now? It's just her kit that's really, really strong. Like, she's a really, really strong character as it is right now. She's arguably the best assassin in the game if you know how to use her, and I have seen some really nasty Mikazuki's one tricks in the game, and it is actually scary. Okay, what happens when, you know, they nerf Sion, they nerf Chris, right? They balance people out, but they ignore Mika because not that many people are playing her because she's already behind that paywall, which I assumed in the first place was a bug. Okay, I kept being told that this was going to be a bug, that this was going to be fixed, that this isn't how it actually is, but apparently it is exactly how it actually is, and it's fucking stupid for the reasons that I'm going to continue on here. Now, Mika's already great, and the way that games usually get balanced is through statistics, is through win rates, is through losses, through KDAs, all that kind of stuff. If they see a lot of people playing Chris in support, which a lot of people are because he is very, 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 very strong and needs to be balanced, they're going to be like, okay, there's a lot of people playing Chris, way more than they're playing Hades or Elvira or whatever in the support role. We should balance them down so that the other characters have a shot. Okay, now I've never done game design, but this is how I'm assuming this works, and everybody over there loves numbers, and this is like the most efficient way to do it. This is just how it happens. Now, because there's not that many people playing Mika, because she's right now behind this paywall, my concern is that they're going to overlook her, which is in essence going to make her more meta when everybody else gets balanced down. So what happens when Mika becomes super duper meta? And in order to have the best chance of winning in your ranked modes or your tournaments or your scrims or whatever, is to have Mika on your team. Now, that becomes pay to win. That is how that goes down to a slippery slope. Now, if you want the best possible comp, you need to drop actual money on this game and get Mika, which is terrible. That is a terrible thing because, first of all, like I just explained for the competitive reasons, that is just slimy because not everyone is going to be able to pay money for that character. Some people are having really hard times out there. They're or maybe they're students and they don't have their own money, or whatever the case may be. The fact that there's any kind of wall, any kind of barrier, even if it makes it just 1% unfair, is still bad. And it's bad for the culture of the game, and it's bad for the culture of the company, and it makes the company look like a scumbag. And that is why this is a really, really, really bad thing for the image of the company, because especially for gamers who are like one of the most ravenous and savage and freaking head-ass people in the whole world, they will tear your shit up left, right, and center for any little goddamn detail. All right? You're seeing me on camera right now. I ain't even using any racial slurs yet. All right? You guys seen Reddit? Huh? You guys seen that shit? Yeah, exactly. This is easy sicko mode. Go over there. They're going to flip you a new one. This is actually mind-boggling. It's not even the fact that, oh, okay, there's like this block on this character. It's the fact that someone actually let this slip, let this happen, because when I first saw that, I was like, oh yeah, this has to be wrong. There's no way in hell. This is just terrible. No other company in the world does this. All right, there's no way they're going to freaking do that, except EA. But EA is a joke in itself. We already know. All right, or Epic Games, actually. But anyway, like there's no way, right? They got to fix it. It's got to be a bug. Nope, it's actually in the goddamn game. Okay, cool. So, from a competitive aspect, it's not good form to incentivize people to pay money for characters that could help them in their ranked careers or in scrims or in tournaments. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Plus, those who have less practice with the character also are going to have a harder time countering that character because they're not able to play and try and builds and all that kind of stuff. So, in general, it just poisons the well for competitive play when this kind of shit happens. But most importantly, excluding the fact that MOBAs are traditionally competitive and that they thrive on their competitive modes, just look at League of Legends, just look at Dota 2, two amazing examples. Look at Paragon, never had a ranked mode. They tried to sustain their best while trying to get ranked mode out, but I guarantee you if Paragon had a ranked mode out at any point, even if it was slightly busted, but they were fixing it, I guarantee you that that game would have gotten way more revenue, because as soon as you get a competitive playing field inserted into a game, people go nuts over that shit. People go crazy over that shit. That's the best business model possible. But when you make competitive play very difficult to get into, and you anti-incentivize people with shit like this, where it becomes even more of an uneven playing field, then people are not going to play your game. All right, I already seen so many people that just said, like, okay, today was the last straw. Their servers sucked, but I still played. The characters are unbalanced, but that makes sense. They need time to balance the characters. They can't just hot fix them. Okay, but this was the last straw. I'm not playing Genesis anymore. They're not gonna have any more of my money. It's just really bad business practice. When you try to sell out in the short term, it poisons the culture so that you can't make more profit in the long term. Again, going back to my channel, I'm not gonna sell out. For example, back to being transparent. I got an email in my business email. Somebody from Smite hit me up. That's right, Smite. They hit me up. They're like, hey, we got a new hero on the way, or a new god, or whatever. We want you to make a 10-minute video on this dude. What are your rates? And at first I'm like, dude, this guy really needs to watch my YouTube channel. I mean, no offense against Smite. No offense against Smite. I just don't like Smite. I just hate Smite, bro. I just hate it. So after that, I tried it for a good solid week. I made a couple videos, and then after that, I said, I'm never playing this again. I don't want to play this game. I hate this game. I'm not having fun playing this game. I don't want anything to do with this game. Some dude hit me up, and he's like, hey, yeah, make a video for us for your Smite. I'm like, okay, pay me $1,000 and I'll make you a 10-minute video. And they're like, we think we'll pass. And I'm like, yeah, damn right. Never come back here. So what I'm saying is, I'm not going to sell out for the short term, because that's going to impact me in the long term, my culture, my transparency in the long term, because everybody on my channel knows how much I dislike Smite. So if they see a Smite video on my YouTube channel, they're going to be like, oh, this dude obviously got paid and he sold out and he did this which is great. You want to secure the bag, secure the bag. I plan on securing the bag in the long term. I don't want to just, get like $100 or whatever to make a video right now and then lose a lot of my fan base for it because they see how like much of a fake guy I am, right? I'm not fake at all. I try my very best to be as transparent as possible to you guys, as much as I can through the camera, and that is one example, right? There's plenty other things that I did, but it's the same concept here. Like, it's just bad culture. It's just bad culture. Like, people don't want to be a part of this community when they have shit like that going on. It's toxic. It makes you feel bad. It makes you feel like the game developers don't care about you at all. And that may be the case. Maybe no game developers care about you at all, because when it comes down to crunch time, business is business and you're all about making that profit. I get it. But you can make more profit if you at least try and make it seem like you give a little tiny bit of fuck about the people who are actually playing your game and what they're going to think and how they're going to anticipate and react, all right, in anticipation of that. Because it's just so fucking, oh my god, dude, I don't understand. Like, I don't know shit about economics, or business, but I can tell you already that this was fucking stupid. This was so stupid, because then you have people like me who throw fuel on the fire, and then they're gonna contact me and they're like, Britik, you're a Genesis partner. We didn't want you to say this shit. And I will tell them, I'm gonna be like, yo, I told you from the get-go, I'm not signing shit, because this is exactly what I fucking do, because the people deserve to know what's going on. This is fucking dumb. This is dumb, dude. And if this shit keeps happening, this game is not gonna last 6 months, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, I didn't think the game was going to kill itself this fast, bro. I really didn't. I really did not. But this is the beginning of the end already. We're not even we're a week through, but we're not even 2 weeks through yet. Oh my god. Huh. Bro, I'm actually heated. Because I really like this game. I really like this game. I really do. I see so much potential in it. Why are you gonna shoot yourself in the foot and the arm this early on? It makes no sense at all. It doesn't seem like a big deal from the company's perspective, but oh boy, it left such a sour taste in people's mouth, like they just ate out Jennifer Aniston, who didn't wash her vagina for 30 years. It just made it bro. I don't even know what else to say on this. Like, how can you fix this? Let me try to be positive here. Because this is what I do in all my videos. No matter how fucking stupid the situation becomes, I always try my best to give advice from the standpoint of the community, from the standpoint of the players. Now, obviously, there are server issues, and I get that. And you guys are trying really hard. I see that, and I appreciate that. I know a lot of people are appreciating that as well. Okay? Keep trying. Keep making those servers better. I know they can be better. Try and take whatever profits you got from people buying Mika or people buying the cosmetics or whatever, and do that. Now, I understand that there's going to be a hero pass coming out. You guys can make tons of money from that. A hero pass that unlocks all the heroes at once, because I know a lot of people who want to do that. You don't need to just single off one hero in the game, especially for those people who like to be completionists, who like to collect everything, okay? It also makes -5 cents as to why you would only have one hero who was buy only, for the fact that they're not even like a new hero or anything. They're part of the original roster. Like, if they had a thing where, you know, a new hero comes out, and let's say for a week, you can only buy them with premium currency, but then after that, they become free. This can help, you know, incentivize people to not try and because what happens, okay, let me put this into English. What happens is when a new hero comes out and it's available to everybody tries to play that new hero. Everybody wants to play the new hero, and then the queue times go straight up. Okay, if you put the hero behind a paywall, then only the people who really want to play that hero early are going to buy them, and there's going to be less of a fight over that queue time. League of Legends does that, actually. They don't do it in the way where it's only the premium currency, but you can buy that new hero with your in-game currency as well, but it's like way more expensive than if you were to just wait a little bit and then buy it later. Like, they start off, I think it's like at 7,800 blue essence, then it drops down to 6,300. I don't know the exact numbers, but, you know, there's a premium that you pay if you want to play that hero early on, and then it drops down. That could be a thing that you guys can do. You don't need to do this. You don't need to just have one option. That's it. Another thing is, I don't understand why there's 3 currency. Why are there 2 in-game currencies and 1 premium currency when there really should only be 1 in-game currency and 1 premium currency? But that doesn't matter. Okay, in-game stuff is fine. You grind for it. You get it. There's a reason to play. That's one of the reasons I like to play games like this, is because you just grind for it and you get the stuff and it's fun. I was lucky enough to get a hero pass. A lot of people have not, and this thing has not gone on sale yet, and I was assured that it was going to go on sale near the beginning of the game's release. It's just unfortunate. Like this, I really hope that no more mistakes are made like this in the future, because this just leaves a very, very long-lasting sour expression in the mouth, especially so early on in the game. Like this was since the beginning, since the game's launch. You already have so many skins, you have all these loot boxes, you have all these microtransactions, and those first 3 are not even that bad because you could still play the game. But now, if you really like Mika and you like what you see from her, you see your streamer, your favorite streamer, playing Mika on stream, and you're like, I want to go play her, and then you go and you see that you have to pay for her, and you don't have the money for that because you have to pay rent or whatever. And I know it's only like, what, $10? But still, $10 can mean a lot for somebody in a lot of different situations. And it's just not good form. It's not good form. It's not even about like if it's expensive or not. It's like spitting into somebody's face. Really? Like, in essence, when you spit into somebody's face, all right, it's just spit, whatever, wipe it off, you're done. But people get infuriated when you spit in their face because you disrespect them with that act, right? It's very, very similar to this. This is like the video game version of that. Like, you're just fucking with people at this point. I think a great way to fix this is, instead of giving us like 200 in-game currency or whatever, all right, you don't if you want people to buy your skins, you can have them buy your skins. I'm not saying you need to gift everybody some premium currency. You don't even have to do all that. Just roll it back. Just make it so that Mika is available with in-game currency, and that's it. You don't even have to fucking apologize for it if you don't want to. The fact that you do roll that back is going to show how much you actually care. The fact if you don't roll that back will show a lot more. And I'm not just saying for myself. There's a lot of other people who are thinking the same way I'm thinking here. And yeah, this video is going to go way too long if I keep talking. So that's basically what I wanted to say out of that. You need to build your business, your game, in a positive culture, in a culture that people respect, in a culture where people feel like they're part of the family and they want to keep supporting the game. Even when shit gets a little rocky, but you need to build that up first. You need to get the trust of the players before shit goes south. All right, I've been in 2 cases now with 2 different games who have had the same exact issue, and their cultures disintegrated before the game shut down, and then I would have to go and find a different game. This looks to be very, very similar. I can already see the early signs. So please, Rampage Games, if you are watching this video, please get your heads out of your asses, whoever's decision this was, and fix it, and move on, and fix your servers, and get ranked mode out, and in the future, maybe we can have some ESL tourneys, and everything will be great and dandy. You don't have to listen to me. That's fine. I just don't think this is a culture that I want to be a part of if this continues. So take it with a grain of salt, or whatever you guys use as spices over there in China. And as always, make sure to have a wonderful day. Peace.